One.
Yo, this is the Dial Gift here, and we're going to be bringing you our WPT game. In semifinals, we got a forfeit win over Hero, and we got a win over CLC Ironic because unfortunately he got kicked out of the league. It was just the staff decided that they didn't want him there. And we're here placing Nada, and she's pretty good. She beat Kirby and she beat Squishy Victini, I think. But I think she had to hack Squishy Victini. But this is the semifinals. Let's see who gets to play in the final game against Arctic Weavile, who we played last season in the semifinals. And that game ended 0-0 in that semifinal before I went on to dominate Neon Umbreon. So I was pretty hyped for this game. So without further ado, let's just get this going. I'm not even gonna say what I brought. So he leads off with Nidoqueen. I did lead off with Necrozma, deciding his leads either Nidoqueen or Weavile, and it's important to get Weavile Thunderwave because I have a Colbur Berry, or in Nidoqueen's case, I can just kind of beat it up with a one shot. And he's going to go for a Shadow Ball here. I didn't really expect this, but it's kind of an interesting bring on his part. Um, I can't say I disagree with it, but I don't think for a set that it was really right because I don't think he brought like an offensive set based on the calcs. So I just knocked this thing out, and that was just I think I won that exchange because I went to 33% on my Necrozma, and he just lost his Nidoqueen. And on Sharpedo, he's gonna go for Dark Pulse here. I'm gonna use my Colbur. I'm gonna get a Thunder Wave up on this because why not really? And I'm kind of surprised to see a special set, but I think it's kind of unique. So I go into Mensier as he goes for Scald, and I make a misplay here. It's a really big misplay. I decided to go for a substitute, predicting a switch out. I see Ice Beams, and this gives him enough speed to actually outspeed me. But I'm gonna opt to stay in just because I don't want to take chip on anything. I can just revenge kill this, I think. And I'm just gonna click outrage and knock it out. Then the full pair is gonna come in, and that's gonna really matter, I think, and really change the way this game would have kind of went. And he's gonna ice punch. I'm gonna go into Buzzhole. I'm not trying to counter here, but he does something, and I'm kind of like, does this thing even have Zen Headbutt? First off, and second off, did he kind of know what I was trying to do? I don't think he would know because I go for a counter here. So now I'm gonna go into Necrozma and just sack this thing off. He goes for a Volt Switch. It actually doesn't kill. I'm just gonna go into Weavile. I'm just gonna T-Wave here in case he tries to set up. I actually don't even have any coverage moves on it, which is unique because both of his dark types just hated T-Waves so much. I recognized his dark types were such big threats to me. I was like, I don't even care. So he's actually going to reveal the natural gift electric here. And I'm a eject button anyways, so I didn't really care here. I was eject button to get into the Swampert. So here he's gonna go Zapdos as I go for workup. It's actually a special set because Hydro Pump with OKO physical defense Zapdos. Now I get a crit, and this does matter because he actually ran 100 special defense, and that would have been enough to make it so where I need a max roll to be able to knock this out. But I thought it didn't matter at the time. So here I'm gonna surf on Melwetta because I think it's a 2 KO. I don't really expect like anything. And yeah, he actually is a Salt Vest here, and he's going to have an Energy Ball to knock me out. So that was a bit of a misplay, but that's only hindsight that I could say that. So I go into Weavile here, and now he kind of had. I mean, he stays in, he sacks us off, probably trying to protect me, over predicting. He probably didn't think it mattered that much. Probably he might not have. So he's gonna go Glade there, and he's gonna go right into Weavile, and I didn't really expect this. Because now this puts Weavile in range of my Weavile. Because I have Dig for Sharpedo's Protect combined with because after the Protect, I get up, I just do damage, and then I get to KO it with Ice Shard. So here I'm gonna go into Buzzhole, kind of thinking, that I can kind of wall out Weavile. Even if he does have Zen, I can counter him. I don't even know if he has Zen. So, because I know he doesn't have an item because he used Natural Gift. So, yeah, here he's going to go for an Ice Punch. I'm just going to go Leech Life because it puts him in range of Weavile and it at least sets up a 50-50. Because I don't want him to Swords Dance because that's just game over unless I get 2 flinches with Icicle Crash. So I'd rather have a speed tie between the Weaviles and go for a Leech Life and just, deal damage. Put it in the chip range. Because I know it can take any hit. Even if Zen Headbutt got like a crit, I think I'd still have a chance at least to live it. But he actually does not have Zen Headbutt, so I'm just going to Leech Life that down. And Weavile could have Aerial Ace, but I believe if he gets a crit here, that does change the game again from my previous hacks against Sharpedo and Swampert with Zapdos, which wasn't, shouldn't have gone my way. Should not have. But I don't know if that would have mattered completely. I don't think the Zapdos thing mattered too much. He went for Tailwind, but I'm not sure if that would have mattered. Considering that I was faster, I think probably even after a Tailwind. But he would have been able to, get a good switch after. And, get some more momentum on his side. So I don't know really what that would have meant. So if he gets a crit on Aerial Ace here, we have a chance to lose. Because we don't have a fighting move for this Weavile, first off. And he might have a fighting move for us to one-shot us. And it's a speed tie. So he's going to go here. And he might not even have Aerial Ace. But he does have Aerial Ace, and he does 53%. So a crit wouldn't have even KO'd. I thought maybe it might have. And yeah, so we win this game, and we advance to finals against Arctic Weavile, who put up a really good game against us last time. Should be a good one. So in getting to the finals, Arctic played Shinobi-sama, and I know both of them pretty well. But Arctic Weavile smashed Shinobi-sama 6-0 in the semifinals. It was brutal, and he just used a Mew with Mew MZ and 3 other attacks, and there was just nothing Shinobi could do about it. So we're gonna see how we can do against Arctic Weavile as we try to win our 2nd consecutive championship in the WPT, and a 2nd consecutive championship that I ever as a player have won. This is my 2nd consecutive final in any league. So that's pretty cool to me. Hopefully I can do this again and win my 2nd tournament. And yeah,